Warm and breezy conditions are going to continue today and even still for the next couple days, with a few isolated to widely scattered showers and thunderstorms. So make sure you stay updated with the forecast, and with any of those outdoor activities, you are staying hydrated and taking those frequent breaks. As we have this upper level trough towards the west, helping aid in those breezy conditions from the difference of pressure from high pressure currently dominating across much of the eastern U.S., bringing extreme heat warnings and heat advisories, with a pool of moisture from the Gulf, bringing those heat indices well over the triple digits. As towards the west, we have critical fire weather concerns, especially along and towards the Rockies, as that storm system continues to depart over towards the north and east, also bringing that Saharan dust with it. Currently over much of the I-35 corridor, a light haze in portions of the Big Country and the Concho Valley. Not really much of the Saharan dust here into the Permian Basin. As we'll see this dust depart towards the north and east today, still with a bit of an isolated to widely scattered shower and storm today, and working still throughout the next couple days, as high pressure is slowly going to start to build in and shift more towards the Lone Star State. And what that's going to do is put a limit to rain chances. It'll become hard to find, but those warmer temperatures, that is something that's going to become a bit more widespread, and we're talking middle to near upper 90s and possibly even some triple digits working at the 4th of July weekend, nearly 3 to 4 degrees above normal for where we should be for this time of year. So in the meantime, we're going to stay into the lower to middle 90s before high pressure shifts over more towards the east, which will put a limit to those rain chances, as we'll have about a 30% coverage today, drop to about a 20% coverage for the basin tomorrow, and will remain a 10% coverage through Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, while the Big Country Concho Valley we're likely to stay dry as we go in throughout the remainder of the week. So about a 10 to 30% coverage here into Midland, Odessa, portions of La Mesa, highest coverage towards the west, southeast New Mexico plains, higher terrain into portions of the Presidio Valley in the Big Bend region, about a 30 to 50% coverage, with the potential for some small hail, and I think some damaging winds could be possible, excessive of 50 to 60 miles per hour in the strongest of storms, with some brief periods of some heavy rainfall. But not everyone is going to see that stronger storm threat. So I think we'll have a mix of sun and clouds towards your afternoon, with those storms initiating between 2 to 4 p.m. for our western counties, pushing into the Permian Basin, working it towards closer to dinner time, a bit more isolated to widely scattered in nature, but it will be in its fizzling phase as we're losing the heating of the day, with activity fizzling out as we head into the morning hours, with some possible leftover misty showers to start off Wednesday. But overall, I expect it will be a mostly dry and cloudy start, with the rinse and repeat of a few more isolated to widely scattered showers and storms as we head into Wednesday. So between June 30th to June 3rd for Friday, or from now to Friday, an additional upwards of an inch in isolated pockets could be possible, but most of us will receive a good 1/10 of an inch to a 1/4 of an inch higher totals for the higher terrain for the next several days. Taking a look from our Odessa Skycam right now, though, we have a good mix of sun and clouds. Temperatures are into the middle 70s, a south wind 16 miles per hour. We're seeing those breezy winds gusting anywhere from 20 to 30 miles per hour, especially in the basin towards the lower Trans-Pecos. Elsewhere, they're around 5 to 15 miles per hour, bringing those temperatures into the middle to near upper 70s. Warming up with a mix of lower to middle 90s, still triple digits for the northern Big Country today. We'll stay dry, Big Country Concho Valley throughout the week, middle to upper 90s under a mix of sun and clouds. Those breezier conditions will begin to take a bit more of a halt as we work in towards 4th of July weekend. So I think it is going to be quite pleasant, especially for the winds, but it is still going to be quite toasty, a high of 99 degrees, with more rain chances arriving early next week. We'll be right back after the break.